Hi, in this video, we're going to learn all about properties of logarithms. So the first one I want to look at is called the power property, and it is saying that log of a to the x is equal to x times log of a. So what we're saying here is if there's an exponent on the piece that's inside the logarithm, you can actually bring it down in front as a coefficient of the logarithm. Now our next rule is called the product rule. It says if I have log of a times b, I can split that up into two separate logarithms with addition. So log of a times b is log of a plus log of b. Now, if when I multiply inside a logarithm, it turns into addition outside, what do you think would happen if I divided inside the logarithm? Well, hopefully you said you're going to subtract on the outside because you would be correct. So log of a divided by b is equal to log of a minus log of b. Now, let's use this to expand log of x times y squared. The first thing I need to do is recognize that I'm multiplying x and y squared inside the logarithm, so I'm going to use that product rule. So I can split this up to be log of x plus log of y squared. Now, you might be tempted to stop here, but because there's an exponent on the y, I can actually continue further using my power rule. I'm going to bring that 2 down in front of that log. So now I have log of x plus 2 times log of y. Now, what if I asked you to expand the natural log of e cubed over x? Well, in this case, because I'm dividing inside the logarithm, I'm going to use the quotient rule, which means I'm going to split it up into two logarithms that are now subtracting. So I have ln of e to the third minus ln of x. Now I can bring that power down in front. So I have 3 times ln of e minus ln of x. Remembering, of course, that ln of e equals 1, this is really saying 3 times 1, or 3 minus ln of x, and that is the fully expanded version of this logarithm. Now, I could also ask you to do this in reverse. I could ask you to condense a logarithm. So I have, for example, 5 times log base 2 of x plus 1/2 times log base 2 of y. In this case, in order to put it together, I first have to remove the coefficients by bringing them up into the exponents. So I'm going to bring that 5 up to the exponent of the x and the 1/2 up to the exponent of the y. That's going to give me log base 2 of x to the 5th plus log base 2 of y to the 1/2. Now I am going to go ahead and rewrite y to the 1/2 as the square root of y because it is quite a bit easier to read as a square root. Now I'm adding two logarithms, so what can I do with their insides? Well, this is product rule, so I'm going to multiply their insides. This gives me a fully simplified format of log base 2 of x to the 5th times square root of y. Let's try one more condensing problem. Let's say I have 4 times log of z minus 2 times log of 5. I'm going to once again get rid of the coefficients by moving them up into the exponents. This is going to give me log of z to the 4th minus log of 5 squared, and I can simplify 5 squared to be 25. Now, because I'm subtracting the two logarithms, I can use the quotient rule to rewrite this as log of a division problem. So this is log of z to the 4th over 25. And that is how you use the properties of logarithms to both expand and condense logarithmic expressions.